Baby, do you love mommy?
I love you, baby.
I love you too. You're my baby. I love you so much.
I know you, baby.
I know.
What did you don't delete that shit?
Do not be an emotional man. Forget what you heard from Disney. Forget what you heard from Paramount Plus. All these TV shows y'all be watching. Women do not get wet from guys who are emotional. It turns them off. It makes them dry, worse than Sahara. If you are that type of guy, let's say you done got some box, and you wanna, lay down in bed, pillow talking with these chicks, do not be pillow talking, man.
Makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit.
Do not be, going on rants about how you feel about your day, how your day went. They don't want to hear about none of that, man. That's what society wants y'all to think. Like, you gotta be an emotional man. I didn't have consultations, you know what I'm saying? I've been getting emails from dudes, they be like, oh, I don't understand women. I just opened up to her, and all of a sudden, she ghosted me. She pulling away, she pulling back. It's because you acting emotional, man. Emotional is a feminine trait. I keep telling y'all, do not be pillow talking with these chicks. Do not be laying down in bed, talking about how your day went, how work went, talk about your workmates, how they made you feel, crying. Some of y'all be damn near crying. What you doing that for? It don't matter what you're going through in life, man. Do not be showing your emotions. You damn near gotta be moving like RoboCop or Terminator. I'm being a little facetious, but y'all get what I mean. You do not be emotional. Do not be an emotional man. You always gotta be stoic. You always gotta be, you gotta be hard to figure out.
I'm 24. I'm from Houston, Texas. And honestly, I'm down for any good adventure. I just got scuba dive certified and I'm planning to go to Australia this summer, so I'm super excited about that. And then I just picked up skiing like 2 years ago, and I honestly love any themed party. Like, those are like my favorite things to go to, my favorite things to plan. And I'm looking for someone that wants to be my adventure buddy, and it's someone that I can trust in and is gonna be there for me.
Aww. If any gentleman would like to get to know Riley more, please step forward.
They're nervous. They're scared. They're so scared. Come on.
Hey Riley, we're gonna have you sit down, but thank you for introducing yourself.
Yeah. If you hear her say something to the effect of, I can't read it sometime, or, you never show your feelings, I never know what you're thinking. You're winning, man. You're already winning. Some of y'all get to thinking, oh, maybe I should, I should break down more, I should talk more about my day, I should let her know my feelings. If you do that, man, she's gonna be out the door. Next thing you know, Tyrone is gonna be up in them goods, and you're gonna be crying in the internet. I'm just keeping it a buck. Do not show emotion, alright? And the second thing, do not be insecure. No matter how many times y'all done seen how this turns out, a lot of guys still ain't learning. Y'all be out here insecure. You checking your girl phone. If she ain't home at the right time, like she says she gonna be, you calling her up. When she gets home, you like, hey, where you been? It's now 8 p.m. You're supposed to be about 7:30. Where you at? Where you been? She like, I was at the grocery store getting something. You start going off on her. Nah, that ain't where you at. Jimmy told me he saw you such and such.
What?
Man, come on. That is a feminine trait, alright? Do not be doing that. If you do that, she really gonna cheat on you. Believe that. She really gonna start doing it because you already showing her you don't think you're good enough. So you creating that atmosphere. Or you already doing it because we know we dogs out here. We ain't gonna pretend. If you're doing it, you gotta keep that on the hush. You don't gotta bring it out like you're insecure. There's nothing that turns women off more than an insecure man. I'm telling y'all. It don't matter. It don't matter how much cash you got. It don't matter how many whips you drive. It don't matter how big your muscles are. You could be Ronnie Coleman, prime Ronnie Coleman. But if you insecure, she ain't gonna. She gonna lose interest. She gonna be on next thing smoking.
Are criticizing your relationship. What's so bad about a girl marrying a man because he has a lot of money?
I've been trying to figure that out for myself. I have standards as she does, and it's funny, they call her a gold digger, but so am I. I like gold. Who doesn't like gold? And she wants someone that can provide, and I'm stepping up to the plate. I like to do that for my woman.
And you have to understand from her perspective. You're a gold digger, but in a literal way. You're digging for gold. She's a gold digger in a metaphorical way because she doesn't have to do any work for it. I think that's why she gets some criticism, but I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with that, and it makes sense why she chose you, because she was able to manipulate you very easily.
Well, I think she does plenty for me. She cooks, cleans, and she's going to be the mother of my children as well. So is that nothing to you? Is that doing nothing? Is that no contribution?
I think she's doing it in bad faith, though. You know what I mean? It's like, just because a gold digger is going to do wifely things doesn't mean they're doing it because they like you. She's doing it because you have a lot of money.
And she's also a very attractive woman that can be with a lot of different men that have a lot of money. And if I didn't have said money, status, and whatever else, I wouldn't have been able to pull her, right?
Yeah, probably not, because not that you're not necessarily able to pull her because she's so above your league. You wouldn't be able to pull her without money and status, because she's only going to be with somebody with money and status, because she has as many interests as that white wall over there.
Sure, of course, and that's the opinion of many on the internet, and I believe to attract a woman of her stature, young.
Believe that. Some of y'all gotta keep it real with yourself. Always be secure. Always have that mindset like, if she ain't with me, who else she gonna get? Alright? Always keep that mindset. Because these chicks out here be like Wolverines. They can smell blood. You know what I'm saying? They can smell insecurity from a mile away. When you walking down the street and you looking down like this way here, you know, your eyes moving all over the place, they can see you insecure as hell. And they're gonna swerve you if you try to step up, you know, if you try to spit some game or something, because you done already showed you insecure. But if you believe in yourself, if you really believe you the man, you the Mac, and you move like so, they're gonna see that, and you're gonna be getting all the dimes.
I need you to look at this video very carefully. I need you to look at this video very, very carefully. I need you to study it. I need you to pause it, right? Because Drake had a private party where he invited about 30, 40 girls, and those girls were screaming to the top of their lungs, and apparently something else was going on. But just make sure that your girl is not here, all right? And I'm doing this for you. VAR ting, bunker ting, because if she is from here and she's doing with Drake, please remove her from your phone immediately.
Do not ever bring up anything about your ex, whether it's you or whether it's her. Never bring up any ex relationships. And if she does, all right, let's say y'all on a date, y'all get to know each other, and she asks you something to the effect of, so how long you been single, or when was your last relationship? You just gotta be like, you just gotta keep it positive. Even if the last relationship, you know, she was a straight up menace. You just gotta act like as if everything was cool. You like y'all done parted ways. It was a cordial split. Just be like, yeah, man, she had to go out of town. You know, her grandmama died. Now she gotta, you know, just come up with an excuse. Something like that was out of your hands. Do not be like, oh yeah, you know, we had to split because she was acting like this and that. You know, I couldn't take it no more. You think she gonna, in her mind, she gonna blame you. She ain't gonna blame the other chick. She gonna be blaming you, man, because she gonna be thinking, well, if you so good, then why she split? Why she leave you? Because they never take responsibility. They never take accountability for themselves. So why you think she gonna blame the other chick in that situation? Never talk negative about your ex. Matter of fact, never even bring him up. If she brings it up, just be like, answer, give a short answer, and on to the next subject. But do not be insecure about it. If she talk about her ex, Yeah, maybe on the first date or something, you can let it slide. But if you keep bringing him up, comparing you to him, why you ain't buying me those them shoes? We saw at the mall. Jamal used to do this. Nah, you gotta stop it right there and there. You just gotta be like, hey, I ain't Jamal. I damn sure ain't gonna act like him. And if you keep bringing him up, I'm gone. It's over. I don't want to hear about him. I don't want to talk about him. All right? You got to keep it like that.
The one evening he said, would you like to come back to my hotel room so we can look at rocket videos? And I thought, I was like, okay, yeah, I'll come back. And we did get into his hotel room and he did just show me rocket videos.
Do not be an insecure man. That is if you were to down right now and she a menace, she always nagging you, this and that, and you want her, you want to go, just be insecure. Just turn into the biggest insecure man into the biggest simp, and she gonna be on the next thing smoking. That is the number one turn off. It don't matter who the chick is. She gonna be turned off like a mofo. Man, makes them drier than Sahara. So if you got a chick right now and she turning you off and you want her gone, just be insecure, turn into the biggest simp, nagging her. And another thing, do not be arguing with these women, man. Never argue. It don't matter what the situation is. Anything she bring up, trying to start an argument, just let it be. Alright, let him win. A lot of y'all be acting like you in it's like you're in a box or something. You in contract talks, arguing, haggling about. Nah, man. Just keep it true with yourself. Is she trying to start an argument, trying to get you emotional and all this? Just be like, you know what? You're right, baby, and move on. Simple as that. Never argue with these women.